400 years of slavery, of oppression, of affliction has finally ended.
Oh, you can hear those stories if you want to, but not if you come this way. We talk about America and the truth about how we born.
And these are just things that will help you to be successful in life if you hold on to it.
And that is the strongest culture in the United States.
Okay, there's many cultures out here.
Right.
Correct?
That's right.
And all cultures would be like, well, I feel like we're the chosen people. I feel like they're the chosen people. How do you get someone to wrap their arm around saying, you know what, especially locals.
That's right.
We are the chosen people. Because
right.
a lot of people will dismiss that rhetoric and say, that's just food. That's just food talk. What's your take on that type of angle?
Anytime anyone comes with anything that's different from my father, I say, prove it. Whatever you say, prove it. Whatever you stand on, prove it. Talk is cheap, nigga, prove it. If you're the one, prove it, show it to me. Don't just tell it to me, enough of those lies. I'm not no boy no more, prove it to me, or shut your mouth. Anytime anyone says anything different from what I'm saying, all I say very simply is, prove it. And everything changed right then. See, I can prove what I say or I don't say it. It ain't hard for me.
See, when we were in school coming up in Charleston, you don't hear a lot about they don't teach us a lot about the Gullahgeechee cult. They say Charleston history.
Right.
We got books on that. But the real, so as we was touching off air, the Gullah Wars.
Ooh, right. Right,
Let's talk about it. Like, you don't really find much information on it if you even...
No information. But again, who controls our information? The people that won the war, they control the pen. They're going to write whatever they want to write. You understand that anytime there's something significant in our history, that person is always white. How was that? Anytime when Africans went to war, if a white man tells a story, it's going to be an African, it's going to be a white African. Every time we see somebody great, who wrote the story? The Gullah Wars. Those slaves in Charleston, they freed themselves. They'll never teach you that. In Haiti, you heard about the slaves freeing themselves. You also heard that the slaves before uprisings, in the drum beats, in the songs and the chants and the dances, that oftentimes in the States, a rebellion in the States would coincide with rebellions in the islands. In Haiti, in Charleston, we would have rebellions that would happen at the same time. How'd that happen? How could we communicate? We didn't have no cell phones. We just had an energy that was one with our father. The Gullah Wars, over 100 years of fighting. See, if you escaped Charleston, the Underground Railroad, and you made it to Florida, Fort Moses in Florida, 1400, Fort Moses, 1400, those Indians, those natives, those black people, Fort Moses. If you made it to Florida, you were free. You were free. We're going to give you a place to recoup yourself, get your energy right. Here's some food. Here's some land. After some time, when you're ready, you are right now, you're looking good now. You got the strength back up. Well, check this out. Here's some guns. Here's some training. Where you from? You from Charleston? What address? You from King Street? Oh, how big is that house? 23,000 square foot? No sweat. How many slaves we got to free? About 22 slaves? No sweat, we gonna free them slaves. How much money they got in that house? Where the money at? They got a bunch of gold? We gonna take all of that. How many masters and wicked people that they have slaughtering us and raping us and taking our skin off to make clothes with it? Because we gonna kill all of them. See that Robin Hood story, they talking about us. We would leave the protection of Fort Moses, creep right back into Charleston, steal our slaves, burn up, kill up, and then disappear again. John C. Calhoun said, keep your foot on their neck or they will rise up and take over. Never let them know who they are. His statue just came down, was put up as a permanent fixture, 115 feet tall. It just came down. The lies are over. The truth is here. God was just giving time to the wicked, and now his chosen people are standing up. and waking up to their true name. It's our time now, family.
Once we get the truth, that truth, what should we do with it? How do we use the truth to get us to the next dimension or to help us free more people?
Absolutely.
When it's a divide of people not even accepting the truth.
That's right. That's right. So, Matthew chapter 10, verse 34.
Yes.
Christ said, "Think not that I'm bringing peace when I get back." You did lynch that man, you know. You tortured Christ. You hung him on a tree. Now, religion says that you hung him on a cross. Damn that. The Bible, King James Version only, says that you lynched the man. You hung him on a tree. And then Galatians 3:1-3 said that everybody that you hang on a tree is a sign of the curse of Gullah. See, whenever they killed us, and it was not easy killing us, because we always rebelled. Whenever they killed us, you don't just shoot them or let a dog eat them. They did that too, though. But the main way you kill us is to hang you on a tree. Why is that? God said that is the sign that they are the chosen one. That's the sign of the curse of Gullah, to be hanged on a tree. So the curse is the blessing. We are those people that they lynched and hanged on trees, where our blood bled like the blood of Jesus bled. He did say that he bled for us, didn't he? He ain't bled for everybody. Everybody don't qualify. Everybody don't fit the prophecies. Everybody didn't take that slave ship ride as slaves. Some of us were the pilots. You're going to die. You're going to answer for that. If you punished us, you go drink double from that cup. Our time now, boy. Look, y'all, boy. Look at God, boy. You can't see God, you know. You can't even understand what he's saying to you. Gullah Gullah Geechjee. Shit, boy.
I am Godfrey, KhIll, Gullah Jack of Ashleyville.
You know, I would definitely like to see black people better represented in Charleston, South Carolina.
We tell stories to you when you get here, but it's not the one you're prepared for.
So talking about this issue is how we can all come together and be one family again.
When you got enlightened, when you got this, and you started tapping in, you could have went to the schools and teach. I even thought, like, why you ain't even become a pastor or preacher? What made you go into tourism? What made you take the show on the road, as I call it?
Hallelujah. You know, that's
like, why would you go tourism route?
That's a good question. Tourism hates black truth. Charleston tourism hates black truth. So why would I come here? The church is where I would prefer to go. But the church hates the truth about Jesus Christ. The church. Revelation chapter 22, verse 16. Jesus said that I came to give this testimony to the churches, that I am the root.
Yes.
And the offspring of King David and the bright and morning star. Jesus says I'm the root. The church don't talk about Christ being the root man. Not ever. The church don't talk about Gullah, not ever. The church has never revealed that Yeishi is the true name to the Savior. Not ever. The church says go to church on Sunday. The Catholic did that. Not the Sabbath day, the seventh day, that God said that. The church don't really want you to have this true truth because the pastors get paid for cash money. They get paid for hire. No. God said that I'm going to lead your steps. I wanted to go to the church, but God said that's not where I'm leading you. All I can do is follow my Father. He put me in this industry where only white people represent liars. So he put me here because Charleston is the #1 city in the world for tourism, which is a code name, Illuminati Masonic, which is a code name for slave history. So he put me in the place. where I can directly affect my people with his truth. The church is not doing it. The church is not representing our truth.
You know what was inspiring?
What's that?
The Black Lives Matter, was it the march?
Oh my God.
And I was on the outskirts and I saw you with your no shirt on.
Oh, you saw that?
You was walking through.
Fire.
And I saw how you jumped in front of women. You put yourself on the line when the pushback started to come.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you got to put your life on the line for this information? Do you feel like you got to die for this?
God said that they're going to kill us. This is the #1 city where they kill niggas. You don't see no strong niggas. Very few strong niggas stand up in Charleston. You see the weak niggas. You see the punk, the sellout niggas. I want that money. That's who we are, niggas. Where the strong niggas at? Our ladies are in a ditch because our men let them there. What? God said that this is about the truth.
Yes.
The truth. This is where they kill us. If you are afraid of death, this is not for you. Hallelujah. God said, you cannot bury no root. What? Shoot me up all you want, put me in the ground, give me some good dirt. It don't matter, because once I get right and healthy, understand that dirt, that natural dirt, I'm going to stand right back out and raise out that goddamn dirt. And I'm coming right back, goddamn it. Here it is.
Yes.
All these hanging trees, we done people, redemption,
Yes.
Reincarnation.
Yes.
Came first.
Yes.
I don't give a damn about death. Ain't no more for me. Some of us ain't gonna taste death no more. 1822 when you hung 36 people, black men on that hanging tree, Ashley Avenue. Gullahgeechee is black, boy. Shit, man. Death is the blessing. You gotta die if you wanna live. Find your ego and find somebody, kill him. The lower part of man, and let God have his way to that new you. You better be born again, boy.
Right.
Have a new way of thinking, boy.
Right.
We get baptized with fire.
Yes.
Yeah, fire.
Yes.
They ain't ready for this, boy. God doing this.
It was life changing to see you hang from the balcony of the market.
Oh, it was life
How
changing.
they put that
man.
picture out there.
Oh, my brother, I love you, man.
I think we should blow that up.
Ooh.
But you know, from looking at it, I said, God, he put his life out there. It made me question mine. It made me question, am I for the cause?
Wow, man. Thank you for your words, man.
I had to really ask myself that.
Wow.
How far am I willing to go? Am I willing to lose it all for the sake of my people, or am I just talking? That brought me a peace of mind just now. Because you know, mainstream, when I say mainstream, I would say educated blacks.
Okay.
It's hard for them to wrap their mind around anything that is radical. They may sway and say, I kind of believe him, but you know what? I don't. When I walk in that, it just provoked a lot of thought for me.
You still, key word for me, you said educated black.
Yes.
What is an educated black? What's education? And what they learn?
Yes, the blacks that go to the traditional school route, learn the European style of education.
So we have a big our leader is his name is William Dudley Gregory. Oh, he's a big time leader for Charleston. Wealthy black man, powerful man, ran for mayor 3 times and lost. Almost won anyway. Look, powerful man. Our leader represents our cause. He apologized for slavery. Wait a minute. This black man, city council, ran for mayor to be one of our strongest leaders. William Dudley Gregory. You are a liar. How you going to apologize for slavery, Gregory? A black man throwing your hands up in the front of the whole world, apologizing for slavery in this city? The most wicked? What do we have to show? Our educated blacks, you say. Those of you high-minded blacks with all of this money, we are still hurting, you know. But you don't care. Our leaders pity us not. Your educated blacks, the educated ones, who gonna see the young ones out there just running, saying, you know what, damn all of your talking and voting in the office, in your rich house. All this time, did you ever open the door for anybody else? Did you help anybody else get into this position? Alfonso Al Miller, 40 years, is there anybody else behind you? No, it's just you. Where are our leaders at? We don't got Christ as our leader. Christ is our leader. We got a bunch of sellout, high-minded black coons. And if I'm wrong, prove it to me. Let's talk about it. Sit next to me like my brother and let's have a conversation. Huh? I'm sorry, you said educated blacks.
Yes. What a lot of people don't know, and I need the people to really understand this. Sweetgrass Clothing. #1 brand in Charleston.
Sweetgrass Clothing.
But
understand
it was inspired by yours truly.
Oh my.
We're standing here in Charleston, South Carolina on the Battery, where slavery began.
We believe in our roots and where we came from, and we want to just see it continue.
When you stand up for what you believe is right, you better be ready, because there's going to be all kinds of people stand up.
So all that you see is what they want you to see.